Hey, what's up? This is Daniel Barrett from AdWords Nerds.com. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on my favorite addition to the Google Ads interface, the Experiments tab. Let's jump straight to the video. Hey, just wanted to make this quick video to walk you through the Experiments interface, which is pretty new, actually. It used to be far more complicated. They made it a lot more streamlined. And if this is not something you're using, you should use it because it is awesome. And you can use it to test pretty much any campaign setting, any ad variation. You can use it to test different landing pages. You could use it to test all sorts of different stuff. And you have a lot of control over how big a test you do. And it's just really amazing. So let me show you. This is just in my kind of test account, so it's not showing any kind of data or whatever from clients. If you're in the campaigns section, you got to be looking at all your campaigns to do this. So you're just in the campaign section here. You go down on the left and you've got this thing that says experiments, and you go to all experiments. Now, if you don't have an experiment, totally fine. All right. So what you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and click plus, and then you're going to do, now you could do optimizing text ads or whatever, but let's do custom experiments. Okay. And you're going to choose search because we don't typically do a whole lot of display advertising here. So we're going to go ahead and click continue. Now what you can do is name the test something. So say test performance max, right? And then down here, you're going to have base campaign. You're going to select this by clicking the thing, and you're going to choose whatever campaign you want to test against. So whatever your winning campaign is, whatever you're considering switching over to performance max, that's what you would choose. So you click that there. So that's the base campaign. And then you're going to have the trial campaign. You can put this as a suffix just so you can see when you look at the name of the campaign, which it is. Going to go ahead and click save and continue. Now what that's going to do is open up your trial campaign. And now for this campaign, you can change anything you want. I could pause an ad group, or I could come into the settings, and I could change the bid strategy that I'm using. So instead of cost per click, I could change my bid strategy to maximize conversions or whatever it is. Just go ahead and save those changes. Now, once you've made all the changes you want to make to this trial campaign, whatever you want to experiment, typically one thing at a time would be best. You're going to come up here to where it says schedule. And first thing we're going to do is set goals. So what I want to measure is let's say my cost per conversion, and I want that to go down. So cost per conversion decrease, and I want my conversions to go, and you could change it to match whatever you are trying to measure. How many clicks do I get? How many impressions do I get? Whatever. You can set the percentage of the budget that you want to give between the two versions. So for example, you could say, I want the trial campaign to get most of my budget, or I only want the trial campaign to get 10%. This would be really conservative. Typically, you're going to want to put this at 50 because for most investors who don't have a big budget, it's going to take forever if you don't give it enough juice to run. So just set 50%. And what you want to do here is you could set a start and end date. I suggest saying no end date and just manually checking. But if you don't think you're going to remember to manually check on your experiment, you could set, for example, a duration. You say it's going to run for 100 days, or you could set a specific date you want it to end on. I'm going to choose just none. And then, yes, this way, if you make a change to your base campaign, it'll automatically switch over to your trial campaign. Generally, that's what you want to do. And then you click create experiment. That's not going to work for me. But what that does is once you've done that whole process, and let me go back here, show you what this will look like. If you come down to experiments now, you've got these two experiments running. So for example, does broad match hurt me? And if I click on here, it's going to show me my two experimental campaigns running side by side over whatever time period I'm looking at. It'll show you the difference. It'll say, oh, like this campaign here got 2 conversions and this campaign here got 10 or whatever. It'll show you how much of a difference it is. It'll even show you the percentage of difference and whether or not it's statistically significant. And then if you like the result, when you click apply experiment, it basically makes your trial campaign the default campaign. Similarly, if you click end experiment, it just stops putting money into the trial campaign. You can see these campaigns here. If you go to enabled, see how this one has a little beaker here? That means that's an experimental campaign. I'm actually going to, just to show you what this will look like, because this was just an example. I'm going to come to experiments. Does broad match Herbie? Then I'm going to end the experiment prematurely. Boom. There you go. Now that experiment is over. It says it's inconclusive. And now 100% of my budget is back where it's supposed to be. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. But if you're not using this experiment thing, it's really amazing because it's a safe way of testing big changes without losing what you already have. Let me know if you have any questions.